Hi children, good morning. Now we are going to see Unit 2 solutions. Under that, let us see about colligative properties. Colligative properties. What are colligative properties? Colligative properties are number dependent. When the number of particles of solute increases or decreases affected any of the property means that is known as colligative property. Properties that depend only on the number of solute particles present, not on the identity of the solute particles. Under this unit, we are going to see 4 colligative properties. 1. Vapor pressure lowering. 2. Boiling point elevation. 3. Freezing point depression. And 4. Osmotic pressure. Let us see one by one. First, when we see about vapor pressure lowering, when we add solute particles with the pure solvent, because of interference of solute particles with solvent of the surface, the vapor pressure of solvent decreases when we compare with the pure solvent. So, the vapor pressure is lowering because of the addition of solute particles. This colligative property is that's why known as lowering of vapor pressure. When we see about the formula for vapor pressure lowering, that is relative lowering of vapor pressure is equal to psi 2. The same is used as Raoult's law. Raoult's law is based on this vapor pressure lowering only. So when we see about relative lowering of vapor pressure, that is equal to delta P1 divided by P10. Delta P1 means lowering of vapor pressure, that is vapor pressure of pure solvent minus vapor pressure of solution divided by vapor pressure of pure solvent, which is equal to psi 2, that is mole fraction of the solute. What is mole fraction of solute? That is N2 divided by N1 plus N2. N2 means number of moles of solute and N1 means number of moles of solvent. The second property, boiling point elevation. What is boiling point? The temperature at which the vapor pressure of liquid is equal to atmospheric pressure is known as boiling point. At this boiling point, evaporation taking place and at the same time condensation also taking place. What is evaporation? Conversion of liquid into gas. So if you consider a pure solvent, with that when we add solute particles, boiling point increases. That is known as boiling point elevation. Why this boiling point increases when we add solute particles with that? When you consider pure water as a solvent, when you check the boiling point, it will be 100 degrees Celsius based on the atmospheric pressure. And when you add some sodium chloride solute inside that and stir well, after that when you check the boiling point, it some 8 degrees Celsius will be increases with that. So because of addition of solute particles, the boiling point increases. Suppose you are adding sodium chloride solute, more amount means number of solute particles increases some more. So boiling point increases some more degrees Celsius. So boiling point is a vapor pressure related term, and it is increases when we increase solute particles. Next, when we see about formula for boiling point elevation, it is nothing but delta TB is equal to TB minus TB0. Delta TB is proportional to concentration of solution. So, according to Raoult's law, delta TB is proportional to molality of the solution. To convert proportional to symbol to equal to, here a term is introduced, that is constant. Constant is Kb here. Kb is nothing but molar boiling point elevation constant. It is otherwise known as ebullioscopic constant. So, from this formula, delta TB is equal to Kb into m. Calculating molecular mass of solute is a very important task. When we see about this formula, here the small m denotes molality of the solution. What is molality? It is nothing but N by W, number of moles of solute divided by kilogram of solvent, or weight of solvent is molality. So we should concentrate more on the calculation of molecular mass by the use of boiling point elevation. Next colligative property, freezing point depression. What is freezing point? The temperature at which liquid converted into solid. So at this time, particles in liquid state crystallizes out. When we add solute with the pure solvent, the freezing point decreases. Lowering is otherwise known as depression. So, the third colligative property is freezing point depression. In this term, when we add solute particles, the number of particles increases, freezing point decreases. So, when we see why freezing point decreases, when solution freezes, the solid form is almost always pure. Solute particles does not fit into the crystal lattice of the solvent because of the differences in size. During crystallization, almost similar size particles join together and crystallizes out. When you have pure solvent at a particular temperature, all the same sized solvent particles join together and crystallizes out easily. But when we add solute particles with this, solute particles sizes are different than solvent particle size. So, solute particles that does not fit into the crystal lattice of the solvent because of the differences in size. The solute essentially remains in solution and blocks other solvent from fitting into the crystal lattice during the freezing process. That's why freezing point depression is taking place. So when the number of particles, solute particles increases, the freezing point decreases. Hence, in icy areas where the roads are filled with ice, salts are spreaded to decrease the freezing point. And when we see the formula for freezing point, it is delta TF is equal to Kf into small m. Here delta TF is freezing point depression, Kb is molar freezing point depression constant, or it is otherwise known as cryoscopic constant, and m is nothing but molality of solution. Here delta TF is TF0 minus TF. Temperature of pure solvent minus temperature of solution, or freezing point of pure solvent minus freezing point of solution, because freezing point of solution is the lower value, and you know molality is nothing but N by W, number of moles divided by weight of solvent. So when we see about this Kb value, this is not Kb, Kf value, that is depends only on the identity of the solvent. When we see about Kb in case of molar boiling point elevation constant, also that constant value depends on identity of the solvent. So from this formula we can calculate molecular mass of the solute. So we should concentrate the derivation for the determination of molecular mass of the solute, and based on numericals also we have to go through. The fourth colligative property, that is osmotic pressure. Before seeing about osmotic pressure, we should know what is osmosis. What is osmosis? The movement of solvent from low to high solute concentration area is known as osmosis. When we see about difference between diffusion and osmosis, diffusion is spreading of solute molecules inside a solvent particles. I mean solute molecules move from high to low concentration. But osmosis is solvent molecules move from low to high solute concentration. In osmosis, we have to keep a semi-permeable membrane between low solute concentration area and high solute concentration area, so that solvent molecules move from low solute concentration area to high solute concentration area. So at high solute concentration area, solvent particles length increases, height increases, is it? So osmosis is nothing but movement of solvent molecules from low to high solute concentration area. And what is osmotic pressure? Yes, pressure applied against osmosis is known as osmotic pressure. The minimum pressure that stops the osmosis is equal to the osmotic pressure of the solution. And when we see about the formula for osmotic pressure, that is pi is equal to capital M RT. Here pi is osmotic pressure, capital M is molarity of solution, that is number of moles by volume of solution, and R gas constant, T temperature in Kelvin. By the use of this formula also, we should try to calculate molecular mass of the solute. And nowadays, in the purification of water, a term is used. Yes, it's a very important one. Reverse osmosis. What is reverse osmosis? When we see about reverse osmosis, that is osmosis in the reverse direction. I mean, when we apply osmotic pressure and increase the pressure, osmosis happening in the reverse direction. So from the high concentrated area to low concentrated area, solvent particles moves. That is known as reverse osmosis. Based on that only desalination of seawater and all taking place. Based on all the four colligative properties formula, we have to write derivation for the determination of molecular mass of solute. And let us recollect all now. What is colligative property? They are properties of solutions related to the number of particles dissolved in the solutions. What are the colligative properties? Vapor pressure lowering, freezing point depression, boiling point elevation, and osmotic pressure. So go through all the colligative properties well and convey your doubts if you have. Thank you.